with some breaking news. The University of Georgia now responding within the last 15 minutes to a multi-million-dollar lawsuit filed against them. The family of UGA star Devin Willock is suing in response to a January car crash that killed him and a UGA employee. Among those named in the suit, the university's athletic association, Chandler LeCroy, that UGA employee who was driving at the time and also died in the crash, and Jalen Carter, who was there as well when all of this unfolded. Atlanta News First, Rachel Aragon, live outside of Sanford Stadium. Rachel, you just got a response from the university.
We did, and first off, though, Sean, the family and their attorney also stressing again from this litigation that they believe several people should be responsible for this fatal crash that happened this past January. But as you just mentioned, though, in the last 15 minutes, we just got a response from the University of Georgia Athletic Association. Here's what they had to say in a statement to us in response to this new lawsuit. Quote, the attorneys who filed the complaint have refused to provide any factual basis for their claims against the Athletic Association, and we believe the evidence will prove them to be without merit. We intend to strongly dispute these baseless allegations in court.
Did anybody see what happened?
This is body cam footage of officers in January at the fatal crash that sparked a new lawsuit against UGA and its staffers. The father of UGA player Devin Willock filed this lawsuit in the crash that killed his son and UGA staffer Chandler LeCroy. The lawsuit placing blame on, quote, negligent entrustment of a vehicle to Chandler LeCroy and the negligent hiring, supervision, training, and retention of Chandler LeCroy and other agents and employees of the association.
Hello, Clark County 911.
Yes. We are at Shoal Creek. There's been a horrible accident.
LeCroy was driving a university vehicle not authorized for use at the time of the crash. In March, football coach Kirby Smart said she was in violation of program policy.
It's to be understood that you cannot take a vehicle when you're not doing your duties, and they were not participating in their duties at that time.
The lawsuit also names Toppers International Show Bar, the adult bar where, according to the lawsuit, LeCroy, UGA players, and others were celebrating the national championship before the crash. According to police records, LeCroy's blood alcohol level was twice the legal limit. The lawsuit claims Toppers was negligent in training its employees to recognize visible intoxicated patrons to prevent those patrons from driving.
Morning, sir.
Another defendant named Brian Gant, Georgia's director of player support and operations, who arrived at the scene of the January crash.
How are you?
I'm Coach Gant.
Earlier this year, the Athens-Clarke County Police Department told us it's not uncommon for a liaison to be there representing the university during a traumatic event. And Atlanta News First also trying to reach out to UGA employee Brian Gant, again listed in that lawsuit. We also reached out to the family's attorney for a comment in response to this, and so far, we are still waiting to hear back. Live in Athens, Rachel Aragon, Atlanta News First.
Rachel, thank you.